Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. How have you guys been doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful Sunday, or you are about to have it, depending on your time zone. But we are back with Warhammer. I am Corbin, your host. Once again, I forgot to introduce myself, and Let's get back on our ship. By the way, yeah, I did some trading, not much, because I discovered that we don't have that much to trade, honestly. But some characters may have been improved, like Cassia. Now, without further ado, let's get back to the gameplay. And yeah, let's uh, let's go. Pedal to the metal. Let's talk to the Adeptus Mechanicus and head to the Dargonus. Yeah, we've already read that. What do they want? Yeah, let's receive them. It's fine. Oof, sorry. All good. Let's go. Ah, sorry. What? I heard that, more or less.
I
Well,
always have a
let's.
backup plan.
Uh-huh. Battle tech priests? Why? Thou shalt not suffer here tech in your forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal Hanneman, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you are under arrest. Diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Mechanicus offer their apologies. Would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit on the Rogue Trader's territory. Let's go with that first. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Who are you? An instrument of the Omnissiah authorized to punish and exact vengeance upon the designation Tarsus Hanneman. Okay. Identification codes recognized and confirmed. These units are who they declare themselves to be. Yeah, let's go with the fourth one. On what charge are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? This heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy on the world of Kava Gamma, and making an attempt on the life of a servant of a servant of the Omnissiah. The faulty unit will be removed in the name of the Omnissiah. I condemn you. Hmm. You are malfunctioning, tech comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. The statement is false. Tech brother Tarsus Heinemann is willingly undergoing holy torment deterioration, which, however, does not critically affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit calling itself Pascal Hahnemann, we have information that implicates you. Having learned that you are a member of the Retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of Rogue Trader von Valanches, we have come here with the goal of meeting, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. Yeah, wait a minute, what's happening on Kavagam? According to Vox interception data, the planet's fabricator sensor made incorrect blasphemous modification to manufacture working procedures, which qualifies as lapse into sacrilege. The Adeptus Mechanicus are hereby officially notifying House von Valentis of having commenced an investigation into operation to remove fabricator sensor Cubis Delphim. Estimated time to procedure completion 3.7 solar years. Sorry. Our data suggests that the unit which used Megas Explorator Hanneman's identification code performed an unauthorized upgrade on the planetary Vox array and introduced the data deemed to be scrap code into its operation. This fact points to this unit's criminal complicity with the heretic Cubist Alphem. Yeah. Negative. Upon completing his sanctification procedure, Tech brother Tarsus vowed modified his engrammatic augments algorithm in order never to desecrate, solely tarnish his mouth box cognitive process with flesh speak. Mine is a pure and binary tongue that preserves only what is true and shuns scrap data. Yeah. This statement is true. Brother Tarsus has the honor of wearing authorization to wear the sacred battle harness that belonged to Magus Militant Ospector Gracchus, one of the first champions of the Fate, Holy Scouts, to join the cause of conquering the Kronos Expanse. After his death, the termination of his vital functions at the ends of the Xenos, his damaged Goliath class armor was preserved and given the status of a relic. The Adeptus Mechanicus regards this act as voluntary martyrdom, self-destruction for the glory of the Deus Mechanicus. This battle harness is classified as Cogni armor. The machine spirit delving in it is strong and wise, but it took major damage in the course of Magus Caracas' last battle. Besides the sacred litanies and imperatives of service to the Omnissiah, the armor broadcasts a continuous signal of suffering and agony into Tech Brother Stars' mind. Well, do you have proof? Confirmed. According to the archive entry 1E99237, Magus explorator Tarzus Sunderman served and maintained the ship identifier class in the capacity of a reliquary caretaker. He sustained extensive damage to both the organic and the sacred part of his body in a series of sacrilegious breaches of the right of operation as an assassination attempt. Uh, Owing a statistically fortunate coincidence by the Messiah's grace, enough of his operational capacity was preserved for him to don a Goliath model sacred battle harness, which would preserve his vital functionality. Uh, Archive entry personally data sealed by the captain of the identifier class. For vengeance, I thirst as I thread the path of vengeance, following a blasphemous miscreant's bloody tracks. Analysis of the security system showed that the assassin heretics infiltrated the reliquary using Tech Brother Tarzo's unique identification code. Someone had stolen duplicated Brother Tarzos' identify, which is a grade 3 transgression. Grade 3 transgression. And the unit making the allegedly criminal claim of being a Pascal Hanneman is known to have previously used entered the stolen code. What do you have to say to this, Pascal? I deny these charges. I never plotted against my tech comrade. My cognitive purity vows were never distorted. My unique identification code was never stolen. I am the true Magus explorator, Hanneman. I am not guilty. False witness. Yeah, let's go with the first one. Request approved. Ready to work in cooperative mode. Okay. Archiving. Tech Brother Tarzus opposes lay participation in the investigation search for the truth. The unit Opticon 22 advises in favor of the House von Valencia's representatives' participation request. Yeah, maybe. Request denied. The Tech Brother Tarzus has passed sanctification and has relic privileges. I lack the authority, access level necessary to command this unit. Hmm. I like this one more. A request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request Tech Brother Tarzus' consent to the co-participation of representatives of the von Valencius dynasty in the investigation proceedings. A sacrilegious conspiracy. I refuse help from laypersons. I am a cog of the Deus Mechanicus that grinds down corruption, and I will carry out the sentence immediately. Let the cycle be discontinued. Okay. Attention, priority notification. Service units of the Kappa thread supply are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Command retreat and reinitiate negotiations.
You will beg for mercy.
So I have to find him. Okay.
To the dark powers.
To the dark powers. What the fuck? Also, I didn't expect that voice. Like, no, not in a little bit. Reject the Flash 4. Yeah, that's a lot of Reject the Flash. Anyways. This is where we fought the first battle. Anyway, let's go here with no, it's this Calcium, wrong character. This is gonna be the front line. My character goes here. Uh, fucking hell. Argenta can go here if she can't shoot. I'll move her, I guess. Jay here. No, this is a stupid position for Jay. Put her here for now. Pascal, you are gonna be kinda frontline, but not exactly. Also because you're slow. And Henrik's, yeah, you're frontline like a lot. Yeah, that's good.
Not accustomed to being ordered around.
Backline. And there.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I hope that Argenta can shoot from here, because otherwise that can be problematic. Yeah, let's set up the continuous damage.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Anyways, I think this is the best we can do for now. Oh, there was also Skitarius and the Vicar. Okay. This should be another fighter. Yeah. Power Sword. Anyways, okay, let's go.
Help me, Lord Captain.
I will. Okay.
But of course,
Mm-hmm.
for the throne.
Buff yourself. If you go here and do this, you should be able to deal some. Wait, what's that again? Ah, okay, yeah, sure.
Everyone, step aside.
Mm-hmm. Do this. Okay.
Naturally.
Too bad I couldn't. I mean, I didn't think about charging, but it's fine. Uh, okay, you can shoot from here, but
I'll do it.
control shots.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I didn't expect him to move out of the way. That could be problematic.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I just hope my character
I'll do
dodges
it.
that.
I'm on your side, remember?
Of course you didn't.
Doubt is for the weak.
I forgot to use that. Well, we can use it for next turn. Mm-hmm. All of that to miss. Okay.
Am I
Okay.
getting paid for this? Tell me, and it is done.
Of course, that's my prey.
I'll see to it personally. You should have thought twice before crossing me.
That's good. Okay. Well, well, I don't really care about Jay. It's fine if she doesn't get it. Mm-hmm.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Let's use it this way so that I can kill 2 of them and get some bonuses.
Hands fall.
Ah, no, I don't need that. Okay. Let me think. Now I want to. No, I don't want to use this right now because, yeah. But I mean, what's best? No, probably it's best to use it. Yeah.
Request approved. My vow is to serve. Vassal, but in execution. Request approved.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make it happen.
Okay. Okay, I have a clear view on everyone. More or less, of course. Not completely perfect, but hey.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Let's do this.
Here's my perfect moment. The best defense is a good offense.
Did that one miss? I don't get it.
On it.
Anyways.
Your end was inevitable.
Mm,
I refuse.
okay, fine. Oh, I didn't see that there was another one here. It's fine. Go here. Nice.
Running binary override. High momentum.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Well done. Requesting cessation of hostilities. Now, before doing the first one, let's do the second one. Unable to fulfill the request. The Omniscience granted me an epiphany, and I muted the maimed machine spirit that was filling Tarsus' mind with fury. I do not fully understand the manner of my appeal to it. The situation perfectly mirrors the incident on Riker Dwinaris, where I appealed to the machine spirit of a malfunctioning mechanism and laid it to rest. Help him. Oh, the unit that called itself Tarsus Hanneman is dead, has been disabled. This material asset is beyond restoration or use as spare parts. Despite his misconceptions, he was a servant of the Omniscience. Well, I'm sorry you had to kill your comrade. I also regret have negative assessment of this event. The Adeptus Mechanicus still accuse the unit identifying itself as Pascal Animan as of criminal theft and a unique identification code. I like Tech Brother Tarsus. I am not authorized to immediately arrest execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There are no apostates among us. Tech Brother Tarsus and the machine spirit that lived in his battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. Their judgment was rash and erroneous. Now their torment is over. I declare them martyrs, and I am requisitioning Tarsus Hanneman neural augmentic for the purpose of preserving his blessed memory. Yeah, let's go with the second one. You saw the agony of Tech Brother Tarsus was in. Uh, his unbridled pain spurred faith, intimidating you. Yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voices to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind had merged was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of revenge, sorry, my God, the imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path to knowledge. Yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. Okay, let the cycle be discontinued. Yeah, okay, I'm not repeating that again. Yeah, what happened? Tell me. I decided to sustain my words with an excerpt from the Blessed Armanat's sermons on loss of internal and external function, verse 4. My analysis deemed it appropriate. Um, let's go with the second one. It has been a long time since the words of the Messiah of discontinuing were last spoken openly over public communication bands. We respectfully welcome wisdom's return. So he is not forgotten after all. Yeah, let's go with the first one. Following Archmagus Armanat's partial licitation removal from the chain of command was the authorship attribution on a series of sermons of discontinuing the cycle that were disseminated across the Cognizance fleet. It was, in fact, a title used by many in past times. Yeah, let's go. This statement is false, contrary to what many servants of the Messiah thought they knew, preferred to believe. The fleet's Supreme Conclave never issued an official statement on that decision. 37% of the Supreme Conclave members were openly supported Archmagus Armanat's views and disappeared when removed from the chain of command. Under circumstances that were classified, the Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. Do you know where Armanat is now? Data unavailable. No reports have mentioned Archmagus Armanat since the incident on the Arch Mechanicus Hermetico, which led to the presumed destruction disappearance of that void ship. My archive has no data on the Hermetic incident. The vessel was at the Blessed Armanat's base of operations. Is it lost then? Were you among his followers? Negative. I had no contact with Archmagus Armanat and was never a member of his flock disciples retinue. However, my analysis of the doctrine he outlined inspired me. Deep respect for him, trust in him. Okay. The data received provides a basis for calling the fallen brother Tazra's hypothesis into question out of respect for, due to the lack of authorization to indict followers of the Messiah of discontinuing. We will not proceed with the detainment, arrest, termination. Sure. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the third one. Request denied. The Kappa Thread supply line delegation is leaving Dargonus expresses gratitude for the hospitality ceasefire and proclaims its intent to return to Footfall to resume performing its regular function. Okay. Bye. Yeah? Not much. Yeah, that's a very simple Omniscia X, and that's a very simple power sword. Mm. No, I mean that's 45. That doesn't even. I wonder. It doesn't go down by much. 52. Still 52, but with this it's better in general. Yeah, I think we should go with this for now at least. Not bad.
Let us not dawdle.
Well, we solved this one, and now it's time to go to Dargonus, I think. But maybe we should talk to Pascal first. Hmm? Ah, he's over there. Yeah, no, nothing interesting.
My apologies. 19% of my processing power is engaged in the analysis of my tech comrade's memory. My response time may be longer than usual.
It's fine. Found anything out yet?
The data is scarce. His identification code is the same as mine, and his memory contains data confirming that the assassination did take place. Unfortunately, some of his memory was damaged by pulses broadcast by his battle harness. I can assert with some confidence that he was who he claimed to be, and that he served the Deus Mechanicus earnestly and eagerly.
Okay. Yeah.
Notwithstanding his permanent state of agony, he was not cognitively dysfunctional. His desire to immediately destroy the object he had deemed profane was partly dictated by his engrammatic augmentics, which were receiving imperatives from his battle harness.
Mm.
In light of the oddness of our matching identification codes, I find merit in his hypothesis as to the existence of a clandestine malevolent agent or conspiracy operating inside our fraternity.
That sounds
No
good.
data available. I will hypothesize that the assassination was instigated by an enemy of the Blessed Amanat's doctrine. I accept the possibility that the assassins were targeting me, only to be led astray by Tarsus and my own identical identifiers.
Mm. I see.
I am concerned about the fate of Archmagus Amanat.
Archmagus, okay.
According to Opticon 22, he went missing in the wake of the incident on an Arch Mechanicus, the Hermetico. Information about that ship and its perishing has been purged from the archives. I accept the possibility that the incident on the ship, the concealed data, and the assassination have all been part of a single conspiracy.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's true.
The
I remember.
statement is true. There were also the bodies we discovered in the hallowed electrodynamic cenobium of unknown infiltrators who had posed as members of the cult of the Final Dawn. There is merit to the hypothesis that all carriers of Magos Haneman's identification code are targets of persecution.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I was not knowledgeable as to how popular Blessed Amanat's teaching was in exploratory circles. The cognizant fleet is massive. His ideas might have found a larger following on its periphery than in the Mother Squadron.
Could be, yeah. Uh-huh.
Of course, faith is dangerous. Faith is the prerogative of the spirit, and a spiritless mind is an enemy of all existence. Without faith, there is no meaning in anything, no point to any aspirations or limitations. But faith may take different forms.
Mm.
The form
How
of
do you see that?
prohibitions established by unknown elders. The form of an audacious violation of those prohibitions. The form of following dogma or of schism. The form of following the cycle or of discontinuing the cycle. In a system with two courses of action, schism is inevitable. And only one of these paths will be true, as truth is discreetly separate from untruth.
Hmm. Okay. Well, the dominants believe the elders to be in error.
Ammonites did not reject any one specific prohibition, but found their cumulative effect to be oppressive. The system of rigid limitations had confined seekers of knowledge to a circular track, spelling doom for the thinking mind. And that cycle of repetition had to be broken. That was why he was dubbed the Messiah of discontinuing.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Comprehension is the true path to knowledge, and comprehension can only be attained individually, not taken for granted. Your path commands respect.
Well, thank you. I didn't expect that kind of answer. Well, maybe you will find out more.
I will continue my research into the Blessed Martyr's memory with all due reverence.
Okay.
May your labors be effective and fruitful.
I hope so.
May the Exalted One protect.
Now, wait. What happened? Why did the servitor die? Got anything to say? No. What about you? You're surrounded by people? Uh-huh. Well, this is new. Let's wait. Ah, okay. Yeah. No, I'll leave
A
her be.
reasonable thought, but one that occurred too late to your inquisitive mind. You have gotten what you wanted. Your clamorous presence has pulled me from my immersion. So tell me, what brings you here?
Now let's go with this immediately.
Yes. I am sometimes surprised by the depth of your knowledge of my kind's customs, Alantark. But even if listening is your only skill, that in itself elevates you above billions of other monkey. My meditation is immersion. Immersion into myself, my inner world. It is my chance to speak to myself, but without words, or to heal wounds that cannot be seen with ordinary sight. It is difficult to explain, even in the language of the children of Asurian. There are so many meanings and shades in its sound alone. and the monkey tongue is too sparse and
Mhm.
awkward. No, immersion must be seen to be realized.
Okay.
I should say, Elentark, that during meditation, the mind does not leave the body. Part of it remains vigilant, monitoring what is taking place outside. So I heard every word you said, and I saw everything you did.
I did nothing.
I am disappointed by your lack of restraint, I will admit. Every day, you become more primitive, more like other monkey. Do not allow your bestial nature to win out. I can see that there is more to you than that.
But I did nothing. Could you not have answered
If I
immediately?
could have, do you think I would have abided your irrational behavior?
Yeah.
Immersion requires concentration and unity of mind, body, and spirit. Entering this state unprepared, or coming out of it suddenly, can be harmful.
I want to do the first one. I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, nothing. Okay. No, nothing. I was wondering if there could be anything. Come on, it's finally time for Dargonus for real. And we don't have much time. Looks beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does look grand. Grandiose, if you prefer. Hmm. Of course, the nobles. We could have made the music a little bit louder in this scene. The Emperor protects. Welcome home, your ladyship. Viserion, I could have brought Abelard, damn it. I am Clemencia Viserion, Chancellor of the Von Valancius dynasty. On behalf of all of Dragonis, please accept my deepest condolences on the untimely passing of Theodora von Valancius. Her departure is a terrible blow to us all. But as one star expires, another always flares to life. And although still overcome with bitterness and grief, your subjects hope that you will become the trade dynasty's guiding light in these trying times. Achilles Escalander, Secretary to the Administratum Department, I hope your journey to Dargonus was not darkened by unwanted troubles. Yeah, let's go with the fourth one. Quite right, your ladyship. What happened cannot be changed, but you still have great deeds ahead of you. So let us look to the future with hope in our hearts. Does your leadership wish to survey the grounds, or perhaps we could sate your curiosity by answering any questions that you might have. Governor Urban de Drivestem has been notified of your arrival on Dargonus and will visit the palace shortly. The preparations for the official visit are well in hand, but your leadership still has plenty of time before the meeting. Yeah, let's ask the first one. You heard correctly, your leadership. I am of Oswald Vazarian, Lord Abelard's granddaughter and direct descendant. The succession of service is an effective method. It grants generations understanding of their functions within the mechanism. Why isn't the governor here to greet you? To greet me? Apologies, Your Ladyship. Governor Drivestem is resident is on the other side of the world, by the administrative palace of Dargonus. Sorry, today my dyslexia is terrible. We sent word as soon as you enter the system, but it takes time to travel the great distance of your domain. Okay. I would like to ask before the meeting, where are my chambers? They are very close, just down the hall. That is also where the study and the audience chamber are. Lady Theodora's study has remained locked since her last departure, but on account of your arrival, we've arranged for it to be tidied up. It is ready whenever you may need it. You're dismissed. I apologize for my bluntness, but I have a request to make. Perhaps before the meeting takes place, the illustrious Lord Captain could spare a few minutes for a conversation with me. I am certain that you will find my report on the state of affairs in the Van Valentius Protectorate most useful. Okay. Yay! Okay. Oh, I'm alone. Okay. My companions are scattered about. I guess we do some exploration then. Twisted though. Fuck off. It's home. Um, whatever. Okay. Mhm.
What a peculiar thing.
What do you see? Damn it. Is that it? Whatever. Yeah, not so interesting. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm panning the camera like this, but camera, not camera, whatever. I just want to, see everything. Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, kind of to be expected. Oh, okay. There are some defenses being tinkered with. I mean, to be expected, I expected the war to be at least somewhat defended. Oh, Lord Imperial, let's do it. Okay. Where's Argenta? I didn't see her. Oh, wait. How could I? Okay. Wait, maybe this is openable? Guess not. Uh-huh. Yeah, no one else. This goes back to the ship, so let's continue to our mansion. I think it's way more than a mansion, but we'll see. Yeah, it's a palace more than a mansion. Wrong word. Let's go. Okay. Go ahead, please. Mm-hmm. Okay, Scalander's in the throne room. Bedroom on upstairs on the right. Yes. Okay. I'll probably ask you a couple of questions if the game lets me. Yeah, we have all the others here. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Let's talk to the servant. No, can't do anything. What about my room? Oh, okay. Ooh, what the hell? Looks like a gun. That maybe Necron. Nothing interesting here. Stuff. Okay. Plasma Shaper. Okay. I mean, I can give them to Pascal. Argenta, probably. Let's do it immediately because otherwise I know for a fact that I will forget. No. Wait, yeah, let's give him this. Also looks way better on him. Argenta, what do you have again? Uh, uh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I shall give it to Argenta after all. Okay. Okay. I'll try sitting down. What happens? No, leave it. I have to speak with. I don't remember the name yet. That's Eldar, I'd say. Mm-hmm. Sorry, it was annoying me. Oh, multi-melta. Okay, interesting. Like Argenta? Can you use it? Yeah, you can. I mean, yeah, that's big. Oh, nice. No, nothing else here. I want to try to investigate the bed. Oh, there's also something
This could
here.
be an
Oh,
opportunity.
stuff. Oh, I'll take them, but I don't really like it. Not yet, maybe. No, these rooms can't be opened. Let's see what everyone else has to say. Hi, Abelard. What? Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Hi, Cassian. If you say so, I'm not really an expert here. Did we catch everyone in this area? Yeah, the others are ahead. What? Ah, okay. Has led to what? Sorry? Uh, yeah. Idira, I'm getting a feeling that I want to shoot you in the face. If you keep telling me that it's boring without Theodora and yada yada yada. Your Ladyship, the governor is waiting on the periphery of the palace. Please let me know when you would like to see him. What are your responsibilities as a chancellor? To put it simply, I am your trade representative. Any and all decrees, deals, official communications, and meetings are first reviewed by me and then forwarded to you and from you to the hierarchy. My purview also includes overseeing your leadership's property, the palace, the estates, the many gardens, and the, the ministers on Dargonus that you have inherited from Lady Theodora. And whenever you are present on Dargonus, consider me your personal secretary. Yeah, what can you tell me about Dargonus? All deals and important decisions are made here in the capital. Many years ago, an ancestor of Lady Theodora signed an agreement with the Adeptus Administratum, which allowed for efficient management of the world and the neighboring systems. In accordance with the decree, a share of the planet's population was assigned to the Administratum and converted into servitor scribes. They now toil across the entire world. Dargonus is also the seat of several noble families who run all the major planets in the Protectorate. If I may express my not so humble opinion, They care very little about who exactly stands at the helm. Those piranhas think about their own profits just as much as they do about the prosperity of the Protectorate itself, if not more. And lastly, Dragonus has its own fleet, a luxury unavailable to the majority of the worlds in your realm. In addition to warships, the Protectorate also employs privateer ships, which are used to transport cargo between worlds. Let's go with the first one. Unfortunately, not at this time, Your Ladyship. After the few representatives of the Adeptus Astra Telepathica on Dragonus went into a frenzy, some of the Psychers were tragically pacified by the respective authorities. Since then, communication with the neighboring systems has been unreliable at best. Thanks to the Master of Mankind that you managed to find your way to the capital. If the noble houses are so volatile, what sense is there in keeping them? Uh, yeah. Over many centuries, an intricate hierarchy has formed within the ruling elite of Dragonus. The great houses do more than plunder your treasury. It is replenished to a large degree thanks to their administrative work and their lands. Naturally, you can get rid of anyone whom you consider surplus to requirements, but right now it could threaten the fragile stability that is currently holding the Protectorate together. Anything else? Apart from the disrupted communications, Dragonus was recently raided by enemies of humanity. However, the fleet under the command of Captain Marthis Wazarian triumphed over the accursed Xenons. If you ask for my opinion on this matter, we have the situation completely under control. Okay, tell me about the governor. Urban Drivestem is a well-respected man, and not just on Dragonus, but throughout the Protectorate. For many centuries, Zauz has supported the capital's administration and the logistics between the Van Valanche's systems, the Drivestem's efforts secured years of order and prosperity for Dragonus. What's more, Lady Theodora personally insisted that Lord Urban the Dragonus, sorry, Lord Urban specifically be made the next governor. Ah, no, I don't believe I feel either, Your Ladyship. Mhm. We have different views on how to run a world. We sometimes have discussions over the laws that are enacted, but we both work for the good of the Von Balanch's protectorate. That much can be said without a doubt. Thank you for your report, Chancellor. I serve the Von Balanch's protectorate, Your Ladyship. Yeah? Why, not at all, Your Ladyship. Secretary Sklender is an outstanding individual and a loyal servant of the Von Balanch's dynasty. In Lady Theodora's absence, we collaborated on a number of issues related to the well-being of your domain, and he has proven himself quite capable. And I don't know why, but even the governor trembles before Achilles, which is unusual for a man of his, shall we say, standing. The governor can wait a little longer. I still have matters to take care of. Certainly, Your Lordship. However, I do not concern myself with the governor's feelings, but I must warn you: your action or inaction may be interpreted in a certain way. Now, if your ladyship will excuse me, I have to speak to the fucking Inquisition, and I don't want to, look bad in their eyes. Uh-huh. Achilles, it's been many months. I hope your cousin is feeling well. She's in good health. She sends her regards to you, as well as her wishes for your swift return. For as long as the stars shine in the sky, my vigil continues. So it does. I'm not so foolish as to fail to notice a conversation code. Your insight deserves credit, Rogue Trader. Then again, I expect nothing less from Theodora von Valentis' successor. Allow me to introduce Achilles Sclander properly. In addition to his duties as Secretary of the Administratum, he acts as an agent of the Golden Throne under my aegis. Master Sclander was transferred into my remit by a colleague who is engaged in the matters in the Kronos Expanse. I'm sure you will find Achilles' service useful, especially when dealing with the schemes of humanity's foes within the borders of your protectorate. Greetings, Lady Claire von Valanches. Allow me once again to express my deepest condolences on the loss of Lady Theodora. I will do I can, everything I can to track down and destroy all current Whitebeard accomplices on the capital world. Do you know anything? Word of his treason reached Dargonus too late. Conrad came to the planet and left it almost immediately. Once he had sown discord in the minds of the gullible and naive, the worst of the rumors he started was that you were the one responsible for Lady Theodora's sudden demise. Of course, your loyal subjects did their best to skin alive any who showed signs of doubt, but it seems unlikely that the wordens got to everyone who has allowed doubt in their heart and now nurtures it in secret. Yeah. I have already forwarded all official reports to your seneschal. As for the conversation we are having right now, I wouldn't trust any paper or data slate with its contents. You see, Lady Theodora, may the Emperor have mercy on her soul, was perfectly aware of Dragonus' political environment. You, however, have only just arrived on the capital world, and I thought it would be best to bring you up to speed. Frankly, the nobles of Dragonus, much like nobles on most worlds, are akin to spiders in a jar, ready to pounce on whoever is the weakest or whomever they deem to be the weakest. The nobles on Dragonus are well respected, rich, and powerful individuals who held Lady Theodora's favor for many years and found the ways to rise above the rest by diligently serving the rogue trader. Every family pursues its own selfish interests, and each one expects that the transition of power they will retain and okay, they will retain and even add to their lands and wealth. The families I would recommend giving particular attention are the Drivestems, uh, Gaprakis, and the Sorbeks. I should also mention the Vazarians, not a noble house per se, but a family that was part of Lady Theodora's inner circle. To Blue Blood's great displeasure. My god, I guess we have a long explanation here. Tell me about the derived stems. They are the ancient governor house of the Dargonus. Predictably, the greater the wealth of the Mount Valanche's protector, the fuller their coffers grow. Of course. Give me a sec. The reputation is flawless, except for one detail. We have evidence that urban Drimstam's rivals seem to have the misfortune of regularly falling victim to Cena's raids. I find that these attacks are always a little too advantageous for the Drimstams, but we lack solid proof, and it might never surface. The closer an official is to a rogue trader, the braver and safer they feel. I would just like to remind everyone that rubbing shoulders with Sinus is a heresy that can be overlooked only in the case of the Vondelash's hair, not their servants. Gaprakas? They hail from a remote forge world, and among their distant relatives, there are many servants of the Omnissiah. And the house itself is close to the cult of the Adeptus Mechanicus, both in spirit and their business connections. The Gaprakis oversaw the industrial shipments within your protectorate until recently. Ever since the astropathic communication with Kavagama was severed, they've been quite concerned about the security of the planet placed under their care. Sarbak? Religious and art working, the Sarbaks own many enterprises, including distillation manufactorums and the that sorry that produce Promethium. I must note that lately members of the Sarbak family have been prone to overly liberal statements about the von Valanchus dynasty. They believe that Lady Theodora is a bit too keen to leave her world without proper oversight. Zarians. A line founded by Theodora's seneschal, and as such are nominally considered nobility, at least from the standpoint of the Imperial Navy, from which Lord Abelard hails. On Dragonus, however, their position is precarious. Firstly, they were never granted an official title, a process which has been impeded for decades by the houses of Dargonus. And secondly, the other families do not see them as equals, but more as upstarts clinging to the rogue traders' favor. The Vazarians are responsible for the capital world's fleet and the majority of the cargo shipments on domestic routes. No. Enough about the nobles. Was there anything else you wanted to report? There was, your ladyship, and this time it concerns the main reason for my presence on this planet, Xenos, and the threat they pose both to you and humanity as a whole. The last few months have been difficult for the people who report to me. My eyes and ears scattered through the Coronis expanse, warped services, astropaths overcome with madness, ships disappearing in the materium. Many of my observers and contacts have gone dark or have been killed by some calamity or other. Still, I managed to establish communication with some key individuals who were able to warn me about incoming threats, including Xenos raids. It is within my power to supply you with intelligence on where and when the Xenos will strike next. I do not doubt that Governor Drivstam will beg you for protection against the Sinus, and in this fight, the information from my contacts will serve you well. I beseech you, Claire. If I ever report a threat looming over over a ship or a planet, do not dismiss it. Sometimes it takes an intervention from the rogue trader and their mighty void ship to avert a disaster. Second, officially, I'm secretary at this World Administratum department. Less officially, I'm afraid I can't disclose that even to you. In short, I collect and investigate reports of heresy taking root on upstanding planets of humanity. Above all else, I am concerned about the Xenos threat that hangs over the entire Cronus expanse, including your protectorate. Sadly, my mission was complicated by the recent warp disturbances. I am still trying to re-establish contact with many of my agents. Mm, okay. Uh, the residents of the local systems are no strangers to skirmishes with enemies of humanity. But recently, uh, the loathsome beasts seem to have completely flown off the handle. We received reports from ships that made it through the warp to Dargonus. Both they and their colonies. I think it's visible that I'm tired. I'll just read it silently. I'm sorry, guys. I'll just underline parts that are particularly important. Hmm. Drukhari, we know about them. Yeah, we will. Uh, do you know anything about the cult? Okay. Mm, no. I wish to, asking something else, not this. This is stupid. Whatever. I have other questions to ask. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Wow, that is one hell of an incident. You're lucky to have survived. Now we've heard all about them. There is nothing new, so we're done. Huh? No, it's the same as earlier. I must take my leave. Uh-huh. Okay, guys, we've reached the end of today's stream. I know that was a lot of talking, and today probably, I mean, tomorrow there will probably be more, but thank you all for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good one.